Hello and welcome, Gemini, the twins, Gemini, the thinker, Gemini, the communicator. Let's see what mystic guidance is coming through for you for this week, February 10th to February 16th. But first, let's find out if you're a true Gemini, and this is according to 13th sign astrology, because I, Adam, am a 13th sign astrologer, which is sidereal astrology. And if you want to know more, download Star Walk to put in your month, day, year, and time of birth and see where the sun was placed the moment you were born, because it should be in Gemini if you were born between June 22nd to July 20th. Once again, June 22nd to July 20th. Hello and welcome, Gemini. Now let's see what your mystic guidance is for this week, starting with the dice. We have the South Node, which is where you're coming from. It's where you don't want to be anymore. And we have Pisces. Pisces is all about compassion, intuition, sensitivity, empathy. And then the 10th house, which is the house of career. So the opposite of Pisces you're going to find will be Virgo. And Virgo is more about critical thinking and analyzing, and also using your intuition. So think more like a Virgo. And then instead of the 10th house, which is the house of career, you're going to step into the 4th house, which is the house of home and family. So in this sense, during this time, Gemini, it's important to really analyze the situations that are going on between you and your family. You know, even have some critical thinking in there involved in that as well. So, moving on, we have the rune Rhitho, and that's to the right of the dice. So Rhitho is all about travel, both in physical terms and those of lifestyle direction. A journey, vacation, relocation, evolution, change or place or change of place or setting, seeing a larger perspective. So you can see Rhitho is a balloon of many different things, mainly travel or relocation or even evolution. So it's some kind of movement. All right, moving over to the right, we have, for angels and ancestors, Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. It's important to stay rooted and grounded, and I'm sure your family can help you with that too as well, Gemini. As you know, family represents, or the 4th house represents your home and family, your roots. So remember that. And then for the native spirit, we have Freedom Horse. And you can see that horse is love and life, because that horse is all about just running free and living a careless, free lifestyle. So Freedom Horse, you can stay rooted and grounded, but you can also have your freedom as well, Gemini. And now let's see what the cosmic ancestors and the Starseed Collective have for you. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So really tune into that. Tune into taking the baby steps. A baby will not just start eating a steak. You've got to feed the baby milk before it can start to grow up and then eat the steak. So you don't feed meat to babies. They drink the milk first. So baby steps is what it takes during this time for you, Gemini, especially during this week, February 10th to the 16th. Baby steps along the way. Now, let's see what your mystic guidance is throughout the week. Starting with Monday, Tuesday, we have the 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So expect the good, and the good will happen. It's all on you, Gemini. The plans will turn out as expected. So really visualize the positive outcome. And then we have here for Wednesday, Thursday, not just this card number 11, detach, but also we have the full snow moon in Leo, which will be on Wednesday, and that's going to be in the 6th house, and that's going to highlight health and healing. So if you want to know more about that, go to the moon's playlist and watch that video. It'll be out anytime after 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday morning. And then also on Thursday, Mercury decides to enter Aquarius in the 2nd house, and that's going to be devoted to your skills. And if you want to know more about that, go to the community section and read all about it in the post. And you can see here, this card number 11 is detach. Number 11 in traditional tarot, I believe, is the Justice card. Unless some tarot will say it's the Strength card, but in this sense it looks like the Justice card, and that is the representative to Libra. And it seems that detachment is key, as Buddha once stated. If there is detachment, then enlightenment's a lot easier. And you can see that this person is learning to let the bird go free. Detachment is key. So tie that into the message of the moon as well as Mercury, and you can see how it affects you during this time, Gemini, for Wednesday, Thursday, detach. And then for the end of the week, we have Ace of Air. Also, take note that the sun enters Aquarius in the 1st house, focusing on the physical body on Sunday. And if you want to know more about that, you can read that post Sunday morning anytime after 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have here Ace of Air. Brilliant new ideas and inspirations. Seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. And you can see anything that is an ace is always the beginning, and air represents thoughts. So it's the beginning of what you've been thinking about. You're starting to bring it to this reality. And it doesn't have to be challenging. It's all on what you believe it to be, Gemini. And now let's tune into the bigger card we have here. Love and light. Act with care. You can see this person has got their focus on love and light. And now the message that brings everything together. You need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You're not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. Now, Gemini, if you've never been here before, go ahead, hit the subscribe button to get more and more of this content, and give it a thumbs up so more and more Geminis just like you could come and see this message or hear this message. And then if this resonated with you, go ahead and comment down below. Also, if you know your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your north node or any other planets in whatever sign, just go ahead and go to the description down below. Click on that link to go to that playlist and listen to the message for this week, your mystic guidance. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week.